everyone. We are the
Detecting Smiths.
Hello guys, I am back out here at one of our ball fields. One that I have pounded the ground at. I mean, I have pounded this place with multiple machines. Right now, I think I'm going to get out here with the Simplex. I'm going to get back out in the outfield of these ball fields. Not far from here, or right out there, is where I found a buckle here. The last time I think I was here, I found a buckle that I could date back to 1906, 1915, somewhere in that area. So let's get out here and see what we can find today. Alright guys, here's my first hole. I got a bouncy signal in the 40s and 50s here on the Simplex. I am right out behind second base by about 10, 15 yards. Right down in here about 4 inches deep. I find a wheel weight, tire weight, whatever you want to call it. Odd place to be finding that. Alright, that's our first hole of the day. We will see you guys at the next good find. Alright guys, I don't know if it's just the soil or what it is. Maybe it's the amount of trash that's in here. But I'm trying to dig everything that semi-repeats a tone. VDIs are jumping all over the place. Maybe I need to ground balance again. But I just got this real bouncy 70s all the way up in the 80s. And I think I even hit the lower 90s at one point. On the Simplex right down in here. And I just raked around in there with a pin pointer and I saw this round coin here. So I flipped it up. Oh, and it is a crusty, eaten up zinkin. That may be why those numbers are jumping around right there. I don't know. I will scan the hole again, see what else we come up with. If I find anything worth showing, I'll bring you guys back. If not, you know, I'll see you at the next. Right down in here about 2 to 3 inches deep, I was getting a pretty solid nickel signal. It was a 24, 25, even bouncing up to a 27. And as you can see right here in the bottom of this little plug I cut out with the Nokta Makro premium digger, guys. I'm going to tell you I love that thing. Got a nickel here. You can see it. I hadn't plucked it. You can even see part of the impression there where it was sitting. It looks like a 1964. That's what it's going to be, a 1964. Did I say Washington? I don't know. I'm thinking too hard. It's a long day. A 1964 nickel. Now, I knew there's going to be some old stuff out here. Guys, I have hunted this place for over a year with several different detectors. And I have yet to find a silver coin. I have found silver, just have not found a silver coin. Found a silver ring here. So I'm gonna pop this little plug back in here, and we are gonna move on to the next hole. I'll see you there. All right, guys. Right here, about an inch under the soil, I got this signal. Jumping from a 41 to a 66. Popped it out, and look at this. I don't know what in the world this is. Looks like some sort of seashell type thing. It's real corroded on the back. Let me get my stiff bristle brush. You can tell right here on the back that it feels like lead almost. Maybe it's pewter. Some sort of plated something. I don't know if that would have been an earring, a brooch, or what, but it looks like maybe there was a stone at some point right there. Huh. Interesting. Alright. I'm going to keep swinging out here and see just what all I can come up with. Alright guys, got a fresh ground balance on the machine. Got a phone call. I actually turned it off. Turned it back on, re-ground balanced. I probably walked about 10 yards. And I got another one of them crazy bouncy signals bouncing all the way up in the 50s, up into the 90s, depending on the direction of the swing. And I don't know if you guys can see it. It was way down in here, and I flipped it out. It's a coin. It's a greening. It's a real greening. It's light though. I can't see. Oh, there's the date right there. Looks like a 1977 memorial penny. Right down in there where I just pulled that penny from, I told you that signal was really, really bouncy. Before I went to leave, I run my pin pointer around the inside of that, and I got this flat piece of iron here. I don't know, maybe it was this that was causing that particular signal to be so bouncy. I don't know what that is. It looks like it's folded. Alright guys, I want to apologize for the wind, but I got the Simplex in field mode here, and not sure if you can see that. 65, 66. Anybody want to take a bet on what that is? I am going to bet that that is a zinc penny, and I'm going to bet it's right there. Oh, I would have lost the bet. It's right on top of the ground. Bottle cap. Alright guys, I haven't been finding a whole lot other than a few zinc pennies here and there. A bunch of can slaw, lots of foil, because like I said, I'm trying to dig as much as possible, like anything that repeats. I just dug up, I don't know if you can see the dirt disturbed right over there, probably about 2 feet to the left of this hole. A zinc penny right here. I got a 9091, a solid 9091 signal. I flipped the plug out and it says it's in the plug. So let's see if we can get a look at this together. Usually a 9091, it's usually a quarter. Oh, I see the top of a coin right there. It'll be my first quarter for the day, I'm assuming. Yeah, it's a quarter. And guys, that's a state quarter. So that means it hadn't been out here very long. But it's a quarter nonetheless. That's a quarter that's going to be cleaned up and turned into the coin star at the end of the year. That's a quarter towards more metal detecting gear. Alright, definitely gonna put that in my little boxy thing and crack on, my friend. Guys, I hadn't been a whole minute and a half pulled that quarter out of the ground. I come right here and I got it was mid 40s. It kept bouncing around. I couldn't tell you what the signal was, but it was mid 40s. Nonetheless, but right down here, right about an inch or so deep, check this out. I pop this up out of the ground. It's threaded. Oh, can you see that? I'll get it down here where you guys can see it. And it's threaded. It's got a threaded stud on the back. I would say it was a pin, but it's not a pin. Usually, I don't know what that is. I don't know what that come off of. Could it come off of a hat? That's what I'm thinking. Maybe it come off of a hat or something. Either way, that's cool beans. Alright guys, I got a bouncy mid-80s signal right in there amongst all these dandelions. hate these things. And flip the plug out, and right in here I'm getting a solid 76, 77, 78. So see what we got here. Well, did I just flip it out? I did. I dropped it right there. And it's a clad dime. Alright, folks. Right here, you can see the sun is getting lower and lower. Got a 24, 25 signal. Got us another Jefferson nickel. I'll clean it up and we'll look at the date in the wrap up. But for now, we're going to try to race this sun and see just what else we can find. We'll see you at the next. Alright guys, I'm running down the third base line right here, and I get a solid 92 signal. Flipped it just a little bit, just tossed it out that way, and look right here. Quarter number 2 on the day. Quarter number 2. Alright folks, we're almost home. Right there is home plate. And right there, about 3 or 4 inches deep, is another quarter. Alright, we're going to put that in our box. That makes 3 quarters we found right here. Getting a little bit closer to home plate. We got us a coin right here. And that is a wiped out memorial penny. Alright. Tell you what. Put this back over. Let's see. That's a solid 50 right there. See what's in. I bet it's a pull tab. Pull tab. Alright guys, I may or may not be right about this, but I got a 9091 signal right here, and it was showing 4 bars down on the depth meter on the Simplex. And I stuck my detector in the ground probably about 4 inches, 5 inches, flipped the plug, threw it right out here. And according to the detector, I should have a quarter right here. And there it is. Huh. So it looks like maybe in park mode. In park mode, 4 bars, maybe 4 inches. So look at that. Got a whole dollar in quarters right here around where these kids are playing ball. Not out in the field. But out in the field out here, I'm looking for old stuff, not new stuff. But, you know, quarters, they always make me happy. See you guys. Alright guys, this is going to be our little wrap up from that hunt. As you can see, I'm not sure if that's my find of the day or not. Yeah, that was definitely an odd find. There's that wheel weight been laying out there for a long time. We did dig some pull tabs, ring pulls, screws, zipper pulls, couple cans. Dug at least one of these. That looks like an old buckle off of a football helmet. And here's the good stuff. There's that US pin. It's got a threaded stud on the back of it. I still don't know what that is or what it come off of. I don't know what that is. Looks like some kind of like a, I don't know. Is that supposed to be a clamshell or something? Maybe there was a pearl or something right there. Have no idea. But I know I didn't dig as much trash out there as I normally do. I remember that. Don't know what this is, just some piece of iron. I said I was going to try to unfold it, but I hadn't done that yet. I got 1 dime, I got 2 nickels, I got 4 quarters, and I got 7 pennies. Still no wheats. But coins are kind of old. There's a 64 nickel and 80, 83, 85, something like that. Looks like an 83 nickel. These quarters, a couple of these quarters look like they were pretty old. They in pretty rough shape, I'll tell you. But that's going to be it. I'm going to get back out there and continue to try to work that outfield as much as I can, see just how much stuff I can find. And then I'll go back to working the infields and stuff. Maybe I can pick up a few coins, get my clad count up for the year. With this pandemic going on, it kind of limits me on where I can hunt, so you guys can look for a lot of coin hunts. So I appreciate you guys watching, and if you haven't hit that subscription button already, hit it. Hit that subscribe button, subscribe to this channel, ring the bell so you'll be notified anytime we upload videos. And we will see you in our next video.